Hi, Bulldog gardeners. I am out here watering our garden. Water really is a precious resource. It is necessary for all of life. I like to see it soak down into the soil and imagine where it goes from there. Into the roots of our plants, helping our plants thrive. You know, our garden is more than a collection of plants. There's a special word for it. Ecosystem. An ecosystem is a community of living organisms. An example of a community is our school. Students, teachers, staff, parents, and neighbors who live around the school are all part of our school community. An ecosystem is the same as a community, but it refers to a community in nature. Our garden ecosystem includes the plants, the critters in the soil, the birds, and the gardeners. The members of an ecosystem rely on one another. For example, in our garden ecosystem, we gardeners rely on the plants for food. Plants rely on the decomposers and soil microbes for nutrients and energy. Pollinators, like bees and butterflies, rely on the plants for food too. In turn, the plants rely on pollinators to move pollen from flower to flower. Probably the most important thing about our garden ecosystem is that all of the members, including the decomposers, plants, and pollinators, rely on us, the gardeners, to keep the ecosystem healthy. Last month, we talked a lot about how soil is a precious resource that we must protect and build. This month, we will learn how water is also a precious resource. Gardeners have two important choices to make that impact our water and the members of the garden ecosystem. The first choice is, do we use chemical fertilizer? Gardeners often put fertilizer on soil to help plants grow. Some types of fertilizer can have negative effects on our water. The second choice is, how do we control pests? Pests are unwanted insects that might do damage to our crops. Gardeners often spray pesticide or bug killer to get rid of pests. As with some fertilizers, some pesticides can harm our bees and pollute our soil and water. Here are 3 things to think about between now and our lesson. First, where does the water that flows into our garden in the form of rain go from here? The choices we make about what we put on our soil here at the Bulldog Garden can even be felt as far away as the Gulf of Mexico. Isn't that amazing? Second, why do you think we use compost in our garden and not fertilizer from a factory? Third, when we have pests that make holes in our plants, what are reasons why we would not immediately reach for a pesticide? So much to think about. I can't wait to explore with you how we take care of our garden ecosystem. Bye for now, Bulldog gardeners.